quick one.
Oh, it's okay. Happy Wednesday, everyone.
Happy Wednesday.
Welcome in. Hi, Michelle.
Michelle.
Hi, Scott.
Hi, Scott.
How's everybody's Wednesday?
Yeah, really. It's beautiful here. How about in Oklahoma?
It's beautiful here, too.
Sweet.
Much
What's the temp?
needed.
What did it get up to?
Today, low 70s, I think.
Oh, sweet. That's a dream come true right there.
What was yours?
50s, but it felt 50s here feels a little bit more amazing, I think.
Yeah, well, compared to what we've been having.
Yeah.
There's a change of seasons, for some reason, it could be chilly, but I'm like chilled to the bone, like, because I'm thinking it's going to warm up and then it gets cold.
Yeah.
But hey, Nick.
Hey, Nick.
Movie Mania Nick, everyone. So there was something I was going to tell you, though, or ask you, or whatever. I don't know if Rachel's coming on.
Okay.
I kind of think so, but I'm not really sure.
Okay.
And everybody either watching Ninja, in chat, watching the replay, go check out theliveplace.com and you'll find all the live streamers that are family friendly and the nights, and you can just plan your schedule by all the different live streamers that are on.
Thank you, Mary Ellen.
We had an inch of snow here in central New York yesterday, high of 31 today. What is happening? I know.
Wow.
I know.
Oh. It's going to get nice, Michelle. It's nice here. It's going to move out east.
Yes, same here. I mean,
Yeah.
it's going to be moving your way.
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to be 80s by the weekend.
Sweet.
But we're not going to be 100, Dean. So it's not
100.
that bad yet.
Oh, man. I could see the heat in the air. I could see it.
It was so hot that day. We forgot to even take a photo together.
Yeah.
You know, we never get to meet up. We meet up and we forget to take a photo. We just wanted to get in the car and get in the air conditioning.
I had to crawl from my car to the restaurant. I could see cactus everywhere. Water.
Yeah, that I have to admit that day was pretty bad.
Oh, man.
The good part about it, though, is sometimes it'll like go into the 80s, like upper 80s or something in the summer, and you get a reprieve, and then more than likely it goes back up again. But
80s is a reprieve. Yeah. That's good.
It is. Gloria, I didn't see you in Amy's chat, so I thought, wow, Verna Marie is just running away with it, but Gloria isn't here to be the competitor.
Hey, Gloria.
Nice to see you all. All right. Without further ado, I was just telling Dean I need an intro or some sort of music. I'll work on that. I don't know.
I want to work on one for you. I just kind of keep forgetting. Hi, Jason.
I'll remind you.
Yeah, please.
Hey, Jason.
Jason.
I swear, I thought there's another Jason out there that is a mod. And it's got a green J, and I don't know. Hey, John Surfbomb.
Hiya, John.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm moving you up.
You don't have to.
Well, but I am. So next week is the last Wednesday before Easter. It's kind of seemed like it was a long time, but then, oh, thank you, John. I needed something, some sort of intro. A drum roll works great.
Yeah.
So my little bunnies and lamb, it only has one more. There's Lisa.
Hey, Jersey girl.
Did you watch their latest video today?
I did. That was funny. I've seen that. Well, I've seen it before. I don't want to spoiler alert it, but man,
that was good.
You got Angela.
Poor Angela. She's like, there's a gator in my pool.
It worked.
It did work.
But as Lisa said, love is what prompted her to do that.
Of course.
Yes.
I mean, it was her birthday after all. Could we do the Pennsylvania State song for your intro?
I'd like to hear that.
I'll have to look that up and see what it is.
Yeah.
I'll have
They all sound the same.
I'll have to yeah. I'll have to run some things by you to see how to do that.
Oh yeah.
How to do an intro. All right. I still haven't run out of Disney questions yet.
Good.
Thanks, Keith manned the remote control and Zach helped with the teamwork. I like it.
I know the answer, but I'm not going to say it.
And I saw Joey in the background going like this.
Yeah. Yeah, that was good.
He's adding to the drama. What actor voiced Lightning McQueen in Cars?
Yeah. I don't see it in the chat yet, but I'm not going to say it. I know it.
It's not at the bottom,
Yeah,
so
it's not.
you
Let's
gotta
see.
guess.
You're right. Well,
Michelle
there
said
we go.
hi.
I
Nick
mean, I knew.
says Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
John says Steve McQueen.
I wish.
Owen somebody, says
Yeah.
Lisa.
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson, said Gloria. What was your answer?
It was definitely Owen Wilson. Yeah.
There's Donna.
Donna. Hey, Donna, and hey, Richard,
And Donna.
Sam, and Fam.
Sam, Fam, Richard. Okay. The answer is, of course, Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson.
That was a gimme.
Yeah. I liked him in a number of things, including Night at the Museum.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. They almost stole the show.
They almost did. I agree.
Kind of hard to beat Robin Williams, but they did such a good job.
They were so funny.
Which classic ride can be found at every Disney park around the world? I did something similar where it was a ride, but it was in different lands in every park. But this is a ride that is in every Disney park.
Every Disney park. I never thought of that. Huh.
John says Pirates. John says Big Thunder. Did Verna Marie win in Amy's show last tonight? She really was coming in first over and over and over. Think about it. It's a classic.
Okay. I'm gonna guess Small World.
Forrest did. Wow. He must. I knew he was up there, but.
Huh.
Oh, Nick said Small World too.
I'm with that. And Haunted is a good guess.
It was Forrest that won tonight. Okay.
Okay.
Well, good for him. She stumped me on a couple of them. I don't like answering questions. I just like asking them. It's Dumbo.
What?
Dumbo the Flying Elephant is in every Disney park around the world.
Who knew?
And why are there two Dumbos at Disney World at Magic Kingdom?
What?
Is there not two Dumbos?
No way.
Is there not? Because
no, there's flying carpets.
Here, you can see one beyond it.
No, there's the flying carpets and there's Dumbo. I think that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I must be losing my mind. Nick says, Dumbo?
But I have a controversial topic now that you bring this up, and that is people's feelings on Epic Universe. But I leave that to your good discretion. I mean, I'm sure we've all seen video. I mean, I'm just curious what their impressions are of it, because what I heard and
they do have two at Magic Kingdom.
What?
Yes. I've seen it a couple of times.
Never knew that. That's crazy.
Okay, sorry, I interrupted you. Go ahead.
No, I was just the thought occurred to me as I've seen Epic Universe stuff and people seem fairly positive about it. I don't get it yet. It isn't hitting me.
The the theme or the
The
rides?
rides, the rides. It seems rather sparse to me, and the rides seem just so. I don't
Okay.
know.
Have they got them all up and running yet? Or because they're just in
Yeah.
the preliminary phases.
Well, that's
James
true.
from All Central Florida said something to me that um, they're not all functional yet.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's part of it, but I mean, honestly, the rides, a couple of them looked okay, but
Lisa confirmed, yes, two Dumbos at Walt Disney World.
never knew that. Never knew it.
I didn't either until recently, and then I kept looking. I'm like, what? Is
Huh.
that real?
Huh.
Yeah, it is not officially open yet.
Right, right. I guess I didn't know if these previews or whatever are everything or just some of it, but
Apparently, it's just some of it.
okay. Then
I
that might
caught
answer.
it where they were in another version, another part of Harry Potter land, and it was pretty cool. I guess it's the Ministry of Magic.
Hmm?
Not everything is operational epic yet.
Okay, everybody seems positive about it, so I will be positive about
Okay,
it.
that's good. Um, again, everybody, please check out theliveplace.com and for all your live stream. And if you are a live streamer, you know, email Dean and get on the schedule.
Yeah, if you don't, I don't know.
It's a good place for everybody to go to see who's streaming. So it's
Yeah.
only going to benefit you if you do. It's free.
I will say my website blew up last month, and I don't know why, but it like almost quadrupled in terms of daily visitors and hits. So, not sure why, but
Hmm. Mike and Sully joined which fraternity at Monsters University?
oh, nice.
The dragon meet and greet looks adorable. Aw.
Yeah, yeah.
Our epic AP previews on May 3rd. Sam and I got opening weekend too. Oh my gosh, Donna.
Wow.
That's amazing. You'll have to do a video. Tell us what you think. Or you could come on here and tell everybody what you think. So I really didn't know what, every time you see them wear something, it just says MU. So I didn't know what fraternity they did.
Is that a serious answer?
Delta Kappa coffee in the in Pennsylvania.
in, in Pennsylvania?
I'm sure everyone knows Dean's channel, but in case you don't, thank you, John. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
These days, you have to put the link in chat because you're right. Like nobody knows my channel or can find my channel. Jim said, "Coffee."
Okay. There seems to be a theme here.
Jim, the morning radio show
Yeah, yeah. Where I learn things.
about coffee.
Yeah, coffee. Don't put it in the fridge.
I should know this answer, but I forgot. Well, and yes, uh, it is very colorful.
I'll say.
Uh, all the different monsters have a different color. You could just give a guess, and it could just be initials. You don't have to say the full fraternity name.
Hmm.
It's a play on a normal fraternity, but it's
Okay.
not.
Alpha, beta. I have no idea.
Okay, well, I just better say the answer. It's Uzma Kappa.
Oh, Gloria got it.
Oh, look at you, Gloria. Just as I revealed it. Well, it's not shiz. Oh, look, Lisa's very proud of you. Good going, Gloria. Okay. What state is Amy, AJC Magic TV, Jeff and Angela, Dis Our Dream, Jennifer Caruso, and Doug Zippity Doo Doug from?
I wonder.
This is a really hard one. Lisa says Pennsylvania. That's it. I
Yeah.
remember them chanting, "We're okay." That's right, Donna. John says Pennsylvania. Oh, look, everybody's saying Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
What?
Is this really a question?
Yes, it is.
It kind of is.
Hmm.
This time it really is Pennsylvania. That's true. The real answer, and the real answer is Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Scott says Florida.
Florida. They are now.
Yes. All right, here's the topic of the night. Do you like to travel or are you a homebody? Because it seems like, you know, people either like to watch from afar or they like to go do it.
Yeah.
They like to, Nick says both.
Yeah. I mean, the truth is, right now, I am a homebody, but I love
And
to
that's a
travel.
good answer because
Yeah.
you could go through phases where
Yeah.
you want to travel, and then you just don't want it.
Oh, I want to travel. I mean, I watch Adam the Woo and all of his travels, and I want to do more of that. My circumstances just aren't there right now. In fact, I just started a new job, and you don't get to take your vacation until you accrue it. So um, I won't be vacationing for a bit.
John says he likes to travel out the door.
Yeah.
I consider your fishing, John, traveling. And
Yeah.
he just came back from Vegas.
Yeah, that's right.
Jason used to travel. Both depends on what's going on. True, true. To Dean's point, if okay, let's say like there's a meetup of that we were going to get to meet you all, and it was wherever. I wouldn't even care if it was Orlando or Chicago or Sarasota or wherever, but I would travel to do that. I would make sure that I took the time off and because it means something. Like I like to have a little bit of meaning to my travel. Sometimes it's just like frivolous, but other times, I would even if maybe my means weren't the greatest, I would still make time or figure out a way to go.
That reminds me, excuse me, of a funny story, which is you said, for a meetup, you're willing to travel, right?
Mhm.
So years ago, Bob and I were going to meet our friend Josh down in a different Josh down in Florida at Disney World. And we decided that we would have fun and create the great TTA convergence. So we were going to put it out onto our social media and say, listen, we're going to ride the TTA one night together. If you would like to join us, hope you can. Well, what we didn't realize is what would happen. We got there at the time we said we would be there, and this woman shows up, and she absolutely flew from up up east somewhere like New York or whatever down to Florida for the TTA convergence, which was a yeah. And of course, I felt kind of horrible because she was the only one who came besides us.
Oh my, how did she
Yeah.
even find it?
We
Or
said
no?
we would be at the TTA at like 7 o'clock this one night, and we would ride it. And it was super busy. And we got there and we were laughing like, oh, look at all these people are here for the TTA convergence. And all of a sudden, this woman comes up to us. She was shorter, and she says, "Hi, guys, I'm here."
Debbie
And
Bernfeld?
Debbie Bernfeld.
She's
And
short.
yeah, no, it wasn't Debbie. It was I don't remember who she was, but they let us put 5 people in one TTA, and we're not small people, so it was a riot.
So is now she's your bestie?
No, in fact, we probably corresponded a couple times after, and that was about it. But I could not believe somebody would fly for a TTA convergence.
Oh, John says it's a very busy travel year for him, and
Huh?
Nick said we should do Pete's meetup.
All right.
So Pete's meetup is in August, right? I haven't even paid attention to the details yet.
Yeah.
Initially, I was going to try and go to Ireland at the end of July, and now I don't know. I don't know. The air flights are really expensive. Both before COVID, we traveled, and now mostly homebodies or car trips. We haven't been on a plane since 2019.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I notice the older I'm getting, the more I appreciate being in the comfort of my home. I
Yeah.
know, Donna. I agree with you.
Yeah. We had a blast with Richard. We got
Was
to go
Richard
out.
at the Convergence?
He was not, but this was later, and we hung out. We went out to eat. We had a great time. I think we met him down there more than at least 2 or 3 times. Um,
Yeah, you
yeah.
guys were at Epcot before.
Yeah.
That's why I like living near the theme parks. I can go out for the day, have fun, and just return. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Okay, it is in August.
Okay.
Did I miss anybody? And Joey can't fly inter. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
um, I don't mind car trips.
Right.
I Freddie doesn't drive, so when I do car trips, it's usually with him, and so I have to do all the driving, and it it's hard to do it all by myself. Good evening, Amy. Thanks for
Amy.
coming by. I heard Forrest won tonight. You
Nice.
missed my question earlier.
Oh
Steve,
yeah.
are you Jeff and Angela, Jennifer, and Doug from? And since you live there, you know the answer. Hey, it's Tim.
Hey Tim.
Homebody.
you
I
get
take
you
it you're a
travel.
homebody.
I've seen Tim travel to Florida. I don't even know where Tim lives. Is it? It's
It's
not
the
Florida, is
Northeast,
it?
right, Tim?
What?
Northeast, I think.
Northeast? Okay.
I don't know. Marilyn, you don't mind car trips because Keith isn't driving. I know, Amy. I thought everybody could guess that one. Yeah, Tim, you live in, don't say Pennsylvania. It it can't be.
Could be.
Well, it could be, but it can't be. Oh, New Hampshire. I knew it was Northeast.
Okay.
Isn't that where isn't that where Rachel's from? Or is she from?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rachel lives in New Hampshire. Do you know Rachel?
Yeah, we know her.
It's such a small state.
Oh, does he know Rachel?
Tim
Yeah.
and Rachel know each other. They're neighbors.
That's the way we
We're gonna
think.
start spreading rumors. Okay. Now it's great that Donna's in here because probably of everybody in here, she's gonna know what these things are.
I know
Oh,
what it is.
you do?
I think so.
Okay, guess this fruit. Tim said, I know her. Oh, I know of her. Nick says dragon fruit.
Yeah.
Donna says dragon fruit.
Yeah.
What Nick said.
Oh.
I mean, it's a kind of scary looking fruit. Like,
It is. Yeah. That's why they call it the dragon fruit.
how many people want to eat that? Well, okay. Yes, it is dragon fruit. Amy got it.
I don't remember if I like them.
Uh,
They're not
Donna, what
overly.
does it taste like? Does it taste
Yeah.
like a kiwi or does it taste like a melon? Or it's got little seeds in it. I don't know.
Interesting.
I'm not sure if I've ever had it. I see it,
It's
but
probably one of those fruits that if you know what to do with it, it can be a good thing, but just to eat it plain, I don't know.
she said it doesn't really have any flavor.
Okay, yeah.
Like chicken, I think.
Oh,
So Donna I used it on a cooking stream. Okay.
oh, okay. See, that's what I meant is you got to know what to do with it. Like
Yes.
like rhubarb, you don't just eat rhubarb.
I love rhubarb.
Well, after you do something with it, right?
Well, correct. You cannot eat a raw.
Yeah.
I like the first person who decided to eat a raw clam. Uh-oh, that would be John, Tim. I think John probably did that. He would
Hey,
eat a clam.
Mary Ellen, we have a place in Minnesota called Dairy King, and they serve rhubarb malts.
Ooh, I don't know if I'd like that.
It's good.
I
It's really
guess
good.
because it's so tart and you put it in with ice cream or whatever,
Sweetness, yeah.
that would work.
It's
I
delicious.
just like what is it?
Rhubarb pie.
It's like strawberry
Oh,
rhubarb pie.
yes, strawberry rhubarb pie or a rhubarb. Uh, what's the cake? If you've ever had that.
She thinks that sounds good. I bet Cruella de Vil likes dragon fruit.
Yeah.
I agree, Jim. Okay, guess this fruit.
Oh, this one's a little harder. Huh. Feel like I should know.
Again, no names at the bottom, so you really have to guess. Donna says
Um,
fig.
Interesting.
Tim says kiwi. Jason says fig. Gloria says fig. No, Donna changed her answer. Passion fruit.
Ah,
Scott says mango. A
okay.
fruit I won't be eating, says Lee. You know, yeah. I'm not sure I've had this either. Eye of Newt.
It kind of looks like it.
A snoozeberry or a snoozeberry. I think you have to be a Donna Jaworski and know how to do these things and use them in the proper way. I don't
If
think
they,
any of us other than her knows how to do it.
yeah, right. I mean,
It's passion fruit.
it is. So I think Donna said that, right?
She did. She changed her mind from fig to passion fruit.
Interesting. How do you know that?
And she's correct because she knows how to cook.
Yeah, yeah,
I looked at the outside first, then saw the inside.
yeah.
That's good. That's a polished stone. And some people, that could be their description. Yes. All right. What's this?
Oh, I saw a video on this recently. That there's a YouTuber who lives on an island and he tells you how to live on this kind of stuff. And this is a big one for him, but I don't remember what it is.
The outside really looks like a fig. The inside gives way. That's true.
Yeah.
I do think the outside looks like a fig too.
Okay, I kind of think Donna's right.
Kind of
Durian.
think.
I don't remember, to be honest.
Amy says kumquat. Jim says durian.
Yeah. You never seen that YouTuber who lives on the island? It's kind of wild.
Uh, no. How does he
Okay.
have internet?
Yeah. It almost does go against that, but yeah, he definitely has.
It smells absolutely awful. Ooh, I want to
Oh,
eat it then.
okay.
Being a meat and potatoes guy, I'm just going to stick to common ground. I'm all for it, Tim. And Jason says durian.
No,
And what do you do with a durian?
I don't remember.
Yeah, if that guy is going to live on these kind of fruits, uh, but apparently once you get past the wretched scent, it supposedly tastes wonderful. I
Huh?
think you need to include that in a stream.
Huh?
How to eat a durian. Oh,
Rot-
Jim says the same thing.
Rotten onions, man.
I don't know. I don't know. I just don't think I can. It's a jackfruit. Is that the another
Jackfruit.
name for durian?
I'll bet you.
Maybe durian's the official name, and then you and I would call it jackfruit.
Uh,
I don't know, Tim. It's we all are very close here. We could probably do anything we want. You could just look at the Jersey girl. Different fruits, yeah. And some of these, like this one and the one before, I assume it's sweet, not savory, like it's a fruit. Some fruits aren't really fruity.
Yeah. Donna's right. It is different. Jackfruit and durian are not the same. Looks terrible.
It does. Like, I don't know. It kind of looks like the inside of a pumpkin. And
Hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's why I did this because, like, I want to know what you do with these things.
That's kind of fun. I like that.
They use jackfruit at Disney in plant-based dishes. They use it in
Huh.
savory. I wondered that. I
Huh.
wondered if it'd be kind of savory. It's like CSI fruit.
CSI fruit.
Okay, it's time to do another round of brackets. I had a
Yay.
jackfruit sandwich at the Regal. No, you did not.
I, he
Seriously?
sound he
So it
sounds
can be
serious.
savory.
Interesting.
Wow.
That does not sound
What
good.
sauce do you put on it? I wouldn't eat it just plain. All right. The next round, Pete's Dragon or Jungle to Jungle.
Huh.
Oh, so it mimics pulled pork.
Oh,
Oh,
I'll
I
be
can
darned.
see that.
Interesting.
Has a jackfruit meatless up. Oh, with barbecue sauce.
Oh, weird. Huh.
Yes, what Jim said.
Okay.
Well, maybe I'll be adventurous next time. I like the Regal Eagle.
Yeah.
Jungle because of Tim Allen.
Yeah.
Pete in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Pete's Dragon. Pete's Dragon. Scott says Jungle to Jungle. Pete. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 2. Pete's Dragon.
I'm Pete's Dragon because I've never seen Jungle to Jungle.
Oh, it's funny.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I like Tim Allen.
I mean, Pete's Dragon's cute, but yeah. Michelle's going Jungle to Jungle, and Richard's going Jungle to Jungle. So now let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Pete. 1, 2, 3, 4 Jungle to Jungle, and I'm Jungle to Jungle, so it's 6 to 5. Oh
Really?
no, I didn't count you. 7.
Okay.
I like Tim Allen in early stand-up in his first series, then only Buzz after that. Not sure why.
Mm.
Well, I liked him in Tim the Toolman Taylor, but
Yeah.
since then, he did the family thing, and I don't know.
Mm.
It wasn't that successful, I don't think. So, what
Yeah.
was it? Who won? Pete?
I think Pete's got it by 2 votes.
Okay. All right. Next. A Kid in King Arthur's Court or Man of the House?
Oh man. I haven't seen these movies.
Really?
No, neither of that's Chevy Chase. No, definitely
Yeah.
did not see
He's
it.
with Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Nick said Santa Claus. Oh, that's true. That's true, Nick. That's true. I take that back. He did a great job with Santa Claus. Lisa never saw either of them either. But Donna's going with Man of the House. Nick's going with Man of the House. Lisa said, "Hey, but there was a movie. There was something in Amy's show tonight that you had seen because you answered it and knew the answer. I can't remember what it was, but I was like, what? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Man of the House.
Huh.
Michelle hadn't seen either of them either, and neither has Jim.
Yeah.
I never saw any of the Santa Claus movies because of him at Movie Mania. Nick still haven't. Okay, I think Man of the House won. Kid in King Arthur's Court. I mean, it's kind of, Oh, look,
Kids.
Rachel.
Well, hello, Rachel.
It's performance week for the local I'm helping. Oh, that's okay. I
Oh,
forgot about that.
yeah,
And Scott hasn't seen them either.
yeah.
I think this was from the 90s, right, Nick? That's, it just kind of slipped in there. So, man of the house moves on. The Water Boy or Armageddon?
Wow, what a leap.
We're going to go to the opposite spectrums.
I mean, Waterboy is, I mean, I like Adam Sandler. He's very good at what he does. Armageddon was an epic sort of movie that was kind of lame, to be honest. Uh,
Donna says Armageddon, but Jason says Waterboy. Tim, hey Tim, you know me. This really a surprise? Comedy than serious. I know. But when you're sitting there going through this list, Waterboy for some high quality H2O. Gloria's going with Waterboy, but Richard's going with Armageddon. A Giant Leap, Armageddon.
Yeah.
Armageddon. Armageddon. Even though I can only take so much Sandler, he wins this time. Okay, now I've lost. Okay.
So, was Armageddon the movie where they had to plant a nuclear device on an incoming meteor?
I don't know. I don't think I've seen
Oh, well, if it's that movie,
it.
I thought it was so, but I just don't know Waterboy.
See, Jim hadn't seen Armageddon either. She's
Okay.
the boy. Okay, I've lost count.
Okay. Tim says
Dean.
meteor. Yeah. All right. I will count. And I am going Armageddon, even though I wasn't a big fan. All right. Let's see.
Yes, Scott. That was Bruce Willis in Armageddon.
Okay. 1-1. 1-2. 1-3.
And there's Mr. Freddie
2 to
McGowan.
3. 3-3. 4-3. 5-3. 5-4. 6-4. So 7-4. I've got 7-4 Armageddon right now.
Okay, I'm going Waterboy.
Seven
And
to
so is
five.
Nick.
7-6.
Uh,
Hi, Freddie.
Freddie, welcome in, Freddie. I thought you were going to go to bed. Freddie will be here on the show. What is it? 3 weeks?
Is it
Yeah,
May?
I think 3 weeks.
Nice.
So he'll join me. Lisa says, Freddie, my pal. Donna's saying hi, Freddie. He had some soccer obligations tonight. So 7-6. Anybody out there in ninja mode want to jump in and throw out an Armageddon or a Waterboy? The two extremes.
3-3, 4-3, 5-3, 5-4, 6-4, 6-5, 7-5, 7-6. I've got 7-6 with our votes. Armageddon by 1.
Okay. I think this is everyone. So I think Armageddon will move on.
Yeah.
But thank you, Ninja Watchers, for watching. If you don't, Amy went Waterboy.
Oh, it's 7-7.
All right, we need a tiebreaker out there, people.
Ask Lisa to get Keith or Joey to vote.
Yeah, Lisa, Keith, or Joey, we need a Waterboy or Armageddon. Freddie said yes, 7-7.
7-7. Did Freddie vote? Oh yeah, he
Yes,
said
he said Armageddon.
Armageddon.
Yeah, Rachel, are you still there? You
Did
want
Rachel?
Waterboy or Armageddon?
That's a good point. Rachel?
Rachel. I know you're busy with the production, but
Yeah, what up with that? This is big time.
he says Waterboy.
Okay.
John likes both.
Okay. I guess I better
Rachel said Waterboy.
Oh, well there you go. It pulled away 9-7, Waterboy.
Way to go, guys. What a
No
team
big
sport.
loss. No big loss.
Come on, Morty, make up your mind. Okay, next. Song of the South or Treasure Island?
Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh, well, Rachel, I know what she's saying.
Gotta get my.
uh,
I know, Rachel. We were
yeah.
just in a bind.
Okay, I love both, but I'm gonna go Treasure Island.
Rachel went Treasure Island.
What?
Yes,
I thought she was big on Song of the South.
I know. Splash.
Okay.
John went Song of the South.
Okay, let me start counting.
Richie Deep. There were a lot of movies, Tim.
Votes are
A
coming
lot of
in
movies.
quick. Okay, 2-0, 2-1,
Yeah, Nick, don't be offended.
3-1, 4-1, 5-1, 6-1. Okay, it's Treasure Island. It's gonna be Treasure Island. What are you, Mary Ellen?
Treasure Island.
Yeah, that makes it 8-1.
Good night, Freddie. I'll talk to you in the morning.
Bye, Freddie.
Thanks for staying up a little bit.
Yeah.
I read the book Treasure Island.
Hi, Kay.
Rachel
I
says
didn't.
she loves it. If maybe
Yeah.
if it hadn't gone against Treasure Island, she would have gone Song of the
Yeah.
South.
Yeah.
Hi, Kay.
Yeah.
Welcome in. So you're saying Treasure Island?
For sure. For
Okay.
sure. In fact, I've said this before, but if you've never listened to the radio version of Treasure Island, it's amazing. It's like the one of the best radio productions I've ever heard.
Really?
Yeah. Tim. Oh, fine.
Kay Wilby, what was dinner? Oh, fine, Treasure Island. You know, that was a little more of a matchup, better matchup than Armageddon and Waterboy. Flubber or the Gnome-mobile?
Never heard of the Gnome Mobile.
You
Do I say
haven't?
this?
The Gnome-mobile, the Gnome-mobile. We're going to ride on the Gnome-mobile or something like that.
Well, now I'm convinced.
You might want to watch it now.
Yeah. Well, and I will say that that's the newer Flubber, but I did like the original Flubber.
Yes. Yeah. I could, you know what? There were so many different things I could
Yeah.
have put up.
Yeah. Son of Flubber. Flubbit.
Everybody is doing flubber, 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 flubber. You beat me to it, Lisa. Leftover meatloaf. What did you have for dinner? I think she's having whiskey, Kay. It's called whiskey. I've only seen the former, so Robin wins tonight. Oh, that's true. In the original was with Dean.
Oh, was it Dean? Yeah, I
Uh,
know. What was his
you know
name?
who I'm talking about.
Yeah. Dean.
Um,
Oh man.
wasn't he the original Flubber?
I bet you Jim will remember his name. Jim?
Hey, Jim, who was the original Flubber guy? Wasn't it Dean?
It wasn't the same guy in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, was it?
No,
Fred McMurray or no?
no. Oh, maybe.
Okay.
Actually, maybe.
Scott does say Fred McMurray. That was who I thought of at first.
Okay. And Tim
Yeah.
did too,
Yeah, McMurray. Okay.
which was funny. I mean, I liked it.
Well, keep in mind, we were
Please
kids
don't,
when we
Michelle.
saw it.
Thank you.
And think of, when we were kids, how impressionable we were, you know. So it was
Well, that's
great.
don't the Gnome-mobile is very magical. Has nobody in chat seen the Gnome-mobile? Like back when I was a kid, it was like, wow, that is so cool.
Huh. No, I don't
It's got
remember.
little people in it.
Dean
I'm
Jones.
going Gnome-mobile. I'm just going to just give them a sympathy vote. Yes, Fred McMurray or Dean Jones.
Yeah. That Dean Jones was in a number of those old films.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Impressionable without special effects, mind you.
Right. Well, some special effects, but I mean,
All right. Flubber's moving on. That should be Shep's movie with the gnome.
Yeah.
It should. Wonder if Shep's ever seen that movie.
Missing out.
The Love Bug or Mary Poppins?
If this isn't a runaway, I mean, Love Bug is big, but come on, not to him, not to steer anybody. But Mary Poppins is one of the best films of all time. Mary Poppins for sure.
I kind of expect Mary Poppins to be, if not the top four, the final two. So
For sure.
I know she's going to move on now against the Love Bug.
Yeah. I loved Love Bug.
The Sherman Brothers wrote No Mobile song. Thank you, Jim.
Huh.
Can you sing it for us?
Yeah. The Gnome Mobile, the Gnome Mobile.
Everyone's riding the Gnome Mobile or something like that. Oh, see, Amy's seen both. She loves them both.
Yeah, they're both great.
You haven't seen the Gnome-mobile.
Hey, Dean Jones in the Love Bug, right? Wasn't it Dean Jones?
That kind of popped into my head too.
I think it was Dean Jones.
That kind of popped into my head. I don't see him in. Oh yeah, I do. He's right here.
Can you see him?
Yes, he's right behind the bug
Oh yeah.
with the girl.
Yeah.
The children from Mary Poppins. Oh, nope. The children from Mary Poppins are also in the Gnome-mobile.
Really?
Yep, sounds like a Sherman song, right?
Yeah.
And I see it so perfectly that you understand that the Sherman Brothers song. Oh, Rachel's chiming in with Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dick Van Dyke is still kicking at about 100 years old.
Yeah.
99, I think.
Race to Witch Mountain or Freaky Friday?
Oh my.
She knows Mary Poppins will win, but my case said my first car is a Volkswagen, so Love Bug for me. Oh, that's great. Love Bug got one vote. And Scuttle, Buddy Hackett. Oh, that's true.
Is this legit, Mary Ellen? I've seen Race to Witch Mountain. I haven't seen Freaky Friday, and I want to vote for Freaky Friday.
What do you mean? What? You didn't see the original Freaky Friday, or
I've never seen any Freaky Friday.
Oh.
But I think that I didn't like Race to Witch Mountain, so I want to vote for Freaky Friday.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Race to Witch Mountain was kind of. Lisa's voting for it though. She's giving it a sympathy vote, or not. She just wants to vote for it.
Okay.
And Nick says Freaky Friday since it's the OG.
Okay.
So everybody, it's a runaway except for Lisa, who
and Tim.
And Tim?
Yeah.
Oh, she did. He did. Both of them. Okay. Well, sorry, guys. Freaky Friday moves on. Now, can't you see the writing on the wall in some of these that the next round they're gone? So
yeah.
Yes, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh,
there's so many versions of Freaky Friday. This one was with what's her name? Boop. What's her name?
Barbara Harris, Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster.
Okay.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit or Pretty Woman?
Pretty Woman is a Disney movie?
Well, in this list, when you Google Disney movies, some of them are like subsidiaries or Disney owned.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, John said Race to Witch Mountain too.
Okay.
Jim's going with Roger Rabbit, but John's going with Pretty Woman. 1-1.
1-1. 2-1.
3-1. 4-1.
4-1. 5-1.
Please, Roger Rabbit. Just the rabbit.
Give
I'm
me the
back for the
rabbit.
go to the boys' room. TMI. Hey, we're all one big happy family here, John. Give me the rabbit, said Tim.
Yeah.
So I wasn't quite sure how people would slant if they really would be pro Pretty Woman or pro Roger Rabbit, but it's just like a runaway Roger
Mhm.
Rabbit.
Yeah. Runaway rabbit.
Rabbit. Okay. I think that's it for the bracket. Now, true or false? I need like song in between each. Jim does such a good job transitioning to a new topic.
Yeah.
Storing tomatoes upside down will make them last longer. True or false?
Well, they're not upside down there.
I know. I couldn't find one.
Well, let's see.
Jim says true.
True. It feels true, doesn't it? I mean, you think, well, why would you?
Donna says true. We need to listen to what Donna says.
I
Lucy
know.
says false. Scott says false. Michelle says false. Jim says false. Jason says false. Gloria says false. What do you say, Dean?
I'm my first inclination was false. I'm gonna go with the crowd.
Does that make it a motato?
Hey, that's good.
He is here for comic relief. Thanks, Tim. You need to
Potato.
come on the show sometime and do it in person.
That'd be great.
Okay, the answer is actually true.
True.
Storing them upside down helps prevent moisture loss and minimizes the risk of mold and bacteria growth.
Huh.
Now, storing them. I mean, where do you store them? Do you store your tomatoes in the refrigerator or do you keep them out?
Next to the coffee.
Did you
I,
learn it on Jim's morning show?
I heard it on the radio. If you store your coffee in the refrigerator next to an upside down tomato, it will not get moldy
Or have bacteria
or have bacteria.
and taste so good.
I love tomatoes. By the way, when I was a kid, I was walking by a stand that was selling plants, and I had a dime, and tomato plants were a nickel, and I bought two, and I brought them home, and I was like 8 years old, and I brought them to my mom. I said, "I bought you tomato plants," and that was how we started gardening in my family.
Wow. Look
Isn't
at
that weird?
you.
Because I yeah, I love tomatoes.
And you remember that.
Yeah,
Okay, so I think I'm probably one of the weirdos that stores mine in the refrigerator in the vegetable drawer.
yeah.
Um, does it make it last longer? I not necessarily so, but
Oh,
let's say I wanted to put it out. How am I going to hang it upside down?
that can't you just put it upside down?
So, like where the stem used to be, you just turn it upside down?
Yeah, I don't
Probably.
know.
I've been growing them for 40 years, never had a problem. But did you ever have a Jersey tomato?
Hmm.
I don't think I have. Have you had a Cherokee tomato? My mom always put a slice of bread in with her baked goods because they would use the air. Yes, I've heard that. You can also do it with rice. Put a slice of bread in there. My tribe, power to the Cherokees, have Cherokee tomatoes, and they're kind of a purpley color.
Oh, yeah.
Um, and I am never successful growing them.
I named them Bob and Epcot Bob, and yeah, no, I just ate them. But my grandma did make fried green tomatoes. You've all heard of that movie probably, but I have had fried green tomatoes. Have you?
Are they bitter?
They're a little bitter. Yeah.
These are the best Serpa. Yes. Bananas are berries. True or false?
Woolly cats. They grow from a tree. They hang.
Now, I have heard about hanging, like you can get a tomato hook. Like I have heard if you hook the bananas on a hook,
Hmm.
they don't they don't ripen very quickly. They ripen slower.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you can get hooks for bananas. So maybe you can
Interesting.
hook them on your tomatoes on there.
Okay. I'm going to say true on this one.
John thinks he heard that. Tim says false. Donna says true. Jason says true. Amy says true. Jim says true. And Gloria says true.
Yeah.
It's everybody against Tim.
Tim, what do you know?
Hold strong, Tim. Hold strong.
Stand your ground.
You can do it. Sorry, but it's true. It develops from a single flower and has a fleshy inside with seeds. So they call it a berry.
Have you ever gone to peel a banana and you just like struggling because you don't cut it with the knife, but you watch a gorilla do it and they are so nonchalant about it. They just absolutely not even looking at it. And it just is perfect every time.
You took too long and looked it up. You all well, and I hear you're supposed to like I peel it from that part where it's got the pointy part up there, and you're supposed to honestly do it from the opposite end and peel it from
Oh,
the bottom.
is that what gorillas do?
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, interesting.
And it just not doesn't compute in my head,
No,
so
no.
I always keep doing it the other way. Oh,
Yeah.
and the little guy that has a snack shop in my building, if you put like a saran wrap around that little pointy part at the end of the banana, it won't ripen very fast. Like it will
Oh,
delay it from getting brown.
never heard that. That's good to know.
I didn't either. And I asked him about it when I saw that. And I said, "What do you do that for?" And he said, "That keeps it from rotting."
Um, the new, no, what we're talking about is what I heard on the radio.
You know, Jim's
Yeah,
morning show.
yeah, yeah. It was a radio show that I'm sure that I heard it on.
Yes. See, Michelle just said that chimps and gorillas peel it from the bottom.
Interesting.
Yes, Michelle, plastic or foil. You put it at the tip.
The
And
top.
I mean, I just found this out recently and I haven't tried it yet.
I got to try that.
It works.
Interesting.
Nutmeg is a hallucinogen. True or false?
Hallucinogen. Hallucinogen.
Hallucinogen. Yes.
Yeah.
What Dean just said. True or false? False. I can't even talk.
I'm going true on this one. I mean, we know mushrooms are.
But this is a nut.
I know it's a nut. I wish this.
John says true, but Scott says false.
Okay.
And Tim says he wishes. Amy says false. Rachel says true. And Rachel lives in New Hampshire. So
Ah.
if nutmeg is a hallucinogen, I haven't discovered that magic. You eat nutmeg, Lisa? Michelle says false. Jason says true if you're snorting it.
Yes.
False. Mary Ellen just hallucinated. Hey, I sit up all night thinking of these questions. Tim says that's a true. Okay. What did you say, Dean?
I said true.
All right. It is, in fact, true. When consumed in large amounts, it can cause effects similar to deliriance.
Deliriance. Interesting. Huh.
But who's going to sit around and just chug down a bunch of nutmeg? Well, now everybody in
Yeah.
chat might, but
It seems like something they do in the military. I know they used to look for anything.
oh, Lisa, I thought about that. You might want to
Ooh.
switch out the whiskey for the nutmeg and then.
Sounds like a good winter drink.
Hi, Mr. Fulton Mraz.
Hey, buddy.
What's your breaking news? But you would have to have some large quantities,
I
I
would
think,
think. Yeah.
for a human to really large amounts of nutmeg versus licking a special frog. All right. This day in history, Disney history. Okay, wait, let's see what Fulton has to say. Colts and Allegiant, congratulations to me on being selected as one of our Colts Hall of Fame winner. We are thrilled to offer you opportunity to join. Well, that's very nice.
Very cool.
Congratulations, Fulton. Like rubbing alcohol through some bread. Oh, wait, eggnog with alcohol and lots of nutmeg. That's the only thing I can
Yeah.
think of that you
Yeah.
really would put nutmeg in. Think
Yeah.
of what could happen. Although Donna probably cooks with it. The
Well,
outer covering the nutmeg is a spice called mace, also used in baking. Oh,
mace. Interesting. Funny name for it.
yeah. Uh, I don't know what else you use nutmeg for, but I'm not a baker. Hey, where's Baker? Disney Traders Shop opens a world showcase at Epcot. I don't know why it says Finn. I think it's supposed to just be in 1987.
Okay.
In 1991, Disneyland's Dapper Dan sang the Star Spangled Banner as part of the Disney festivities before the California Angels home opener against the Seattle Mariners.
Oh,
That's fun.
yeah.
In 2017, Disney Junior Live on Stage closes at Disney's California Adventure. Wah, wah. Well, here we are. The end of another show.
Good show, Mary Ellen.
Thank you all so much for joining us because
Yeah.
without you, there is no show.
Yeah.
And don't forget to check out no, it was John put it in chat earlier, the liveplace.com to find. And if you're a live streamer, contact them to get on there.
Yeah, for sure. I'll
And
be
then
on
you have your show Saturday night.
Saturday night. Scott and Steve cannot be with us. Big events for them that day. So, but you will be, hopefully Rachel, and who knows?
I will be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that's not Dean. Don't go to Dean. It's the live place. That's the YouTube channel, the live place.
Yeah. Yep.
So everybody, I'll see you Saturday night and have a great rest of your week and into the weekend.
Bye bye, everyone.
Do the Rachel wave.